Hey y'all, what's up? Girls back at it again. Welcome to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. And it's been a minute, it's been a while. I've been trying to do an album review, so let's get right into it. So we'll talk about DaniLeigh, The Plan. She had released it last year in November. So I think it was like around I don't want to mess with the date, but I know she released it in November last year. I'm a fan of DaniLeigh. She's dope. You guys check out my previous videos. I did videos on her music, so there's no need to get an introduction. We already know who she is. She's doing her thing in music. I think her sound is dope. The production, everything about her is like talent, and it's cool to see more female artists that they're able to express themselves in their music. And she has more, her vibe is more like that R&B, Latina hip-hop flavor. So let's get right into it. The Plan overall is a really good album. I really enjoy it. It has 13 songs. She has a couple of features on there, so let me run them down. So we got The Plan, we got Can't Relate featuring YG, Be Yourself, Cruise, Do It To Me, Don't Mean Nothing, Family Only, Blue Chips, Easy featuring YB and Namir, and who else? I forgot to write the other person's name, my bad. Go No Say featuring Bills, Lil Baby, I Do It For featuring Lil Yachty, Lil Baby remix featuring Lil Baby. Now, I heard this album 3 times. I've listened to it 3 times. Overall, is a great body of work. It's a solid debut album, and I think DaniLeigh, she'll be around for a long time. And this is really cool because it's like this. I said this before in my previous videos. We got these new upcoming R&B female artists that coming in, you know, making their lane, having their voices, and just getting heard. And I think that DaniLeigh, for her, she has a new like flavor to her music. And I think, see, the production, it's just more like that trap flow feel production, and then she gives you the up tempo records, which I really love because I'm a huge fan of up tempo records. Like, they give you that knock, that grittiness, that like in your face type of feeling. So I love like those kind of records. And then she has like some mid tempo records, like some slow jams on there. So it's like she's giving a little bit of everything. And for DaniLeigh to really make a noise for herself, that's cool. I'm not a hater because, like I said, I support female artists as well as I support male artists. Like, if I can support more than one male artist, then it shouldn't be it shouldn't be an issue. So, my favorite tracks, I like The Plan, I like Be Yourself, I like Cruise, Do It To Me, Don't Mean Nothing, Family Only, Blue Chips, Easy, Lil Baby. But I think the tracks that really stand out to me, I think The Plan, Be Yourself, Cruise, Do It To Me, Family Only, Blue Chips, Easy, Yo No Say. And I'll just run down each track. The Plan, it's like that like up tempo beat record. It has more like that trap sound. Is more like in your face. The production is really cool. You get to hear the instrumentation to it, the instrumental part of it. So it's like she's saying, I'ma stick to the plan. So she's really like playing with her voice, and she can sing. And I like how she sings on her songs and on her albums, and her, well, she got this album and on her EP, because her voice is, it's cool. It's like soft, it's mellow. It's not like high like where she's screeching, but it's more like, it just, she can sing. And I like how she, you know, her flow is kind of like she's also rapping too, so she rap a little bit here and there. The Plan is dope. Can't Relate featuring YG, he's a rapper, so that song, I like that song. Can't Relate is more like that chemistry to it, got more like that, you know, more like that boss attitude in your face kind of record. So YG, he has that, you know, boss attitude. So the 2 and 2 go together. It plays very well. So I see the chemistry there. It's a dope record. Be Yourself. Now, Be Yourself is really, really dope. I just like the overall concept of the song. I like the message in the song. It's like, be yourself, do your thing. You know, she said there's only one her, so she's not being nobody else. She said, you know, I'm gonna die alone, you know, when I'm done and all that. So she basically is making an introduction to herself, saying, listen, she's been her since day one. She's not being nobody else. So she encouraging people to be themselves. It's okay to be unique. It's okay to be different. I dig the song. It's my favorite song. So it's really cool. The concept is more like that confidence, empowering thing. So it's really cool to see and just hear songs like that. And I love songs like that from the jump. Cause I'm like, okay, cool, I see. So that's a dope record. Cruise is like that slow jam record. You know, she's talking about a guy, like she's digging, like she's feeling. So it's kind of like more like that slow jam R&B. Has more like that 90s feel, throwback. So she's bringing back like that 90s R&B feeling with like that slow vibe music, and she kills it on the record. I love that song. It's dope. Do It To Me. Now, Do It To Me. I love Do It To Me. Do It To Me is a really great song. She's talking about like a guy, like she's feeling, like she loves the interaction. She loves the chemistry they have with each other, the love they have for each other. I love songs like that. Like, I love those R&B songs like about relationships where, like, you know, you just vibe with somebody and like people, like that person understands you for who you are and vice versa. It does sample Ronald Isley. I know the song. I know Ice Cube, he sampled it. His song was a hit. Today Was a Good Day. So that song with Ronald Isley, that's like a popular sample song, throwback R&B that every artist has used in their music. They have used it in their, you know, song. So that right there, the production, you know, how she sampled it. I love how it flows. You can still hear that beat. You can still hear that laid back vibe, chill. It's still like a classic. It's a classic R&B song from Ronald Isley, and I think every artist that has done that remake of the song, not remake, I don't like saying remake because you can't remake a song, but they use the song as a sample to their music, and it's still original, it's still organic, it still gives you that feeling and that goosebumps. Shout out to them. It's an A+ in my book, so that's what's up. She did her thing on that. I love that song. Don't Mean Nothing. Now this song goes hard as hell. This song, it's like the beat in your face, dun 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 dun, and it's like every time I hear, I was like, okay, it's like, alright, she's talking about don't mean nothing, you know, she getting her paper, you know, she just doing her thing, she just like, she going cray on this record. But it's really a dope record. I love the song. It's just more like that swag in your face record. So she's bringing it with these up-tempo records, so that's dope. Family Only, I love this song. This is a song that she has performed this song to a couple times at her shows and stuff. Family Only, she's saying that, you know, she loves her family. You know, they have been together through the good times and the bad times. And in the song, she says, you know, Mama said, you've been a star. Daddy said the same thing. And, you know, but I said, you know, you got to be careful because you got these, you know, trolls and these ugly mofos out there. And sister saying, okay, I'm seeing you do your thing, so you're like, cool, you know, you're somebody to follow because you're my sister, you know, in a good way. So the song, the production, Family Only is like dun 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 dun. It has more like that Spanish vibe to it, because she also incorporated her Latin roots into this record, which brings it more to life. And I really love the song. It's one of my favorite songs on there too. So it's dope. I love how she's singing. I love how like her harmonies on there. So it's really a good record. It's a feel good record too. It's like people can relate, like their family. You know, people love their family. They got families and they know the families that have been there for them. And that's it. You know, they going all the way. So that's what's up. I love the song. Blue Chips. Now this song has to be one of them. In my opinion, it is one of like the most standout tracks. This is my opinion. Now, her being a fan of hers, like I know, it's like every time the song comes on, it's more of like that dark, cool vibe. It's like so like mystique feeling, and it's like when you hear the production, it just has more of like that trap feeling, and she's bringing it with like just the song itself, Blue Chips, you know, watch me do some new shit, I'm on some new shit and all that good stuff. It's like, it's really cool to see how even with her, what her music that she's doing and how she's bringing it together, the producers that she's working with. And I like how she has a sound of her own, that I get to know who she is as an artist. Because sometimes you have some artists, like, depends on who they work with, the producer, sometimes they can't find a sound, or, you know, it just doesn't suit them well. Like I said in my previous video, where I feel like some artists, they don't really know like who they are. They try to find a sound, but it just don't sound like them. It sounds like somebody else. It sounds like another artist. But with her, the song is like laid back, kind of like, you know, it's R&B trap. It just got more like that up tempo. It's like not up tempo, but it's kind of like in the middle, like mid tempo. But it just gives you like that flavor. She did a great job on that. Easy, love the record. Easy's another dope record. It's more like mellow, soft. The production is kind of like, you know, easy going. It's just like that mellow music, and she's playing a little bit on the pop side. So every time I hear it, I'm like, okay, this is something different. This is something what I'm not used to hearing a lot, which is great. So it's a dope one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I almost messed up. Okay, Can't Relate. I'm gonna go back. Can't Relate featuring YB and Namir and YG. Okay. I was like, I don't know who. I was almost gonna mess up the track list and the people, but it's all good. I caught that. All right. So, and then we got Yo No Say, which is a Hispanic record featuring her brother Bills. He's a rapper. So, I love the song. She's singing, he's rapping it like Spanish. I like, it's more like the up tempo beat, you know, song. So it's a really good knock. So she's like representing her Dominican roots. So it's really good. I really enjoy it. It's a real good song. Now we already know about Lil Baby. Lil Baby is like her hit. It's like her hit that people know of her from, like Lil Baby. Like ever since that song came out last year, people have been hooked on the song. I love the song. When I heard the song, it was like, okay, cool. It was like that knock, gritty, good feeling. We already know my little baby, and we know everything goes great from there. So when she put out that song, it really has been played on heavy rotation. It has really gotten picked up the pace by radio stations. I will always hear on the radio, you know, people singing it. So that song right there, it's like that song really brought out the introduction to her as a solo artist in mainstream. So it's like, I'm glad that she has a song that people know her by. They know her of, and hopefully she continues to have more hits too to her name, and not just a Lil Baby, but just it's a starting point for her, because it's a great feeling where artists, like, they have a song that propels them to get more exposure. And that song and the message, you know, it's like a motivation song, you know, it's about self-love, empowering yourself. So it's really gets you going. It's like when you hear it, it's instantly, it's like, it's catchy, the hook, everything. I mean, it's a really good song. I love that song. I Do It For featuring Lil Yachty. This is another collaboration with the record. It's really dope. I love it. I do it for my squad. I do it for my fam. I do it for. She's saying like she's doing it for herself. You know, she's made sacrifice in her career. You know, she had people that support her through thick and thin. Just like she's doing it for her, she's doing it for her family. She's doing it for, you know, the fans, and she's doing it, you know, to, you know, just live her dreams and have her career going. So that's what's up. I love it. I like the message. And then we got Lil Baby remix featuring Lil Baby, which is the last song of the album, The Plan. And it just adds on to the collaboration of the rapper Lil Baby. So that's a cool Lil Baby. So that's a cool, you know, way to finish off this entire album. Overall, I've listened to The Plan 3 times, and I would say DaniLeigh, she's dope, she's talented. She got her own thing going on, and I think that her music is good. It's really good. And especially it's rare nowadays for like female artists that they start off real good with a debut album, and previously too, because like I said, I'm a fan of music, so I know what's up. I know about music. I know about people starting off with their career. They put out a great debut album, and it's like it takes them up there. So I love how you know, the support she's getting, you know, from people. And you know, I'm a fan of hers, and also I'll go see her in concert next week. Not next week, my bad. I'm gonna butcher up these daggone freaking dates, y'all. Just trying to remember everything. Ugh, it's been like winter break, holiday break before I go back to school. But anyway, I'm gonna see her next month in February the 15th at Songbird Cafe in Washington D.C. So I was like, hey, why not? I love her music. I'm gonna go see her. So that's what's up. So yeah, y'all, I like the album The Plan. It's a really good album. And you know what? I looked at even other people's reviews too, and based on like their reviews of her as an artist, it's the same thing, 50-50. And I feel like even with her, you know, I like how the production, she really, to me, I think that the great thing, which I think artists should take advantage of, working with different producers. And I think she already have had producers that knew a sound that worked for her, because she was underground, she was independent way before, you know, The Plan. Summer with Friends EP, she put that out 2 years ago. I think she put that out 2 years ago, 2017. And then it followed the year she got signed to a label, Def Jam. And I was just looking at her, like, you know, story, looking at how she, you know, was working with Prince, and the opportunity went from there, as I said in my previous video. And then she found the right sound for her, making her music, and she found the right record label. And at first, the other record labels, they wanted her to go more pop, but that wasn't her sound. So I'm glad she stuck to her guns. I'm glad she stuck to who she is as a person. Like, she stuck to, like, listen, I love R&B and hip hop, and I love pop, but I want to have my own sound. And that's what you gotta do as an artist. You gotta know what you like and what you want, because it's okay to, you know, break out the box and stand out and just stand on your own 2 feet. So like I said, it's good, because like I said, I look at how nowadays, like I said about the music, I'm a tough pleaser nowadays. So your music's dope, I will support you regardless of who you are. So I like DaniLeigh. I support DaniLeigh. She's dope, talented, humble. We need more artists like her. We need more artists like, you know, whatever. Just do your thing. Believe in your vision, your craft. Make good music. And yeah. So that's all I got to say. So guys, what do you guys think of my album review? Are you guys DaniLeigh fans? Let me know down below. Don't be scared to hit the subscribe button so I can have my notifications turned on. And yeah, you know how we do things around here. Stay tuned on the next episode of Get the Sense 92 Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace.